Hi there. What a beautiful day. Great day for painting, but I'm still packing away here. What have we got on the easel today? It's a painting called Nocturne. It's the first one in a series of paintings that I'm currently doing using this long, tall motif, shape rather. And it's 150 by 100 centimeters wide, and it's again it's using a flower motif, and I went back to the way that I was conceiving these with a process using the computer as well as separate drawings and so on, and then combining the two, so the drawing and the computer design to create the elements that I wanted to put onto the painting. And so the the top left of the painting has a fairly detailed, let's say, for want of a better word, naturalistic rendition. Whereas some of the other shapes that I've taken through various permutations on the computer have been rendered, pushed and pulled around, squished, twisted in space, extracted, extruded, and so on, which all sounds rather violent, but it isn't really. It creates the most beautiful patterns and balances of shapes, and in fact, the challenge is to find a way to have a rich image on the painting without overdoing it and without having this sort of messy composition. And one of the things that can help doing this is to, apart from making sure that you don't keep something just because of the sake of keeping it, but is to create repeat patterns in things. And so we can see this with the yellow shape, which, depending on which way you look at it, starts at the bottom and then slightly varies in shape, but essentially it is the same shape, linking the painting like so, and turning it round at the top with further flicks of yellow and so on, and then the complementary color of deep violets, deep violet blues, magenta is acting in a counter push, and then this bright splash of more vibrant red, which I think is a scarlet lake built up through various glazes, set against a backdrop again of deep dark blue, and you can see the blue fading into darkness when you get down to an area like here, and it fragments of the shape disappearing. So then it's not just stuck on, as it were. But despite the fact that these are sketched out fairly elaborately, there are still changes that are made as the painting goes on, because you can sketch it on a small scale, but things look different on a large scale, and so you can see corrections or areas in which I've eliminated something, and the line that's visible, but pulls in a section essentially of the painting. So they're like I don't know, sort of lines of structure, if you like. And I've got one more final thing to do to this, which is it's because as I'm working in layers, and one of the rules for oil painting is to always make sure that you're painting fat over lean, so more oil in the top layer than the one underneath. Otherwise, you can get cracking. And then when the painting has reached this stage, I leave it for some considerable time. I think we're already 6 or 7, 8 months into the curing process for this. Paintings aren't really fully dry for a year or two, in fact. But what I can now do at this stage is to do something called oiling out. So very delicately with a soft brush and a layer of oil, which I will then put on and then wipe off the excess. And what that will do is to create a very even sheen over the entire painting. Not reflective, but a sheen. And it's not a varnish either. That's an entirely different thing. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy the painting. This is going to be used for the invitation at Laurent Klein's gallery space. An exhibition coming up for mid-September of 2022. And hope to see you there. Bye now. Have a great day.